Hey everyone, we're here at Aroma Latin American Cocina, which is a Guatemalan-inspired restaurant here off the strip of Las Vegas. So how did you go about finding this place?
First thing that we always make sure we do is we want to make sure it's 100% mom and pop restaurant. We want to really make sure we support them. So that's the first thing that I did, was just looking around for something that was a little bit different from the typical South American, Central American food. Something that was different. Guatemalans, not something that you necessarily see often, or nothing that we've done at least. So that's when I was like, let me check it out. And then I saw the menu, and a lot of the food was really good, and had really good ratings. So I was like, let's try it out. Let's try something brand new, really.
And some of the things that we'll be eating is a wonderful steak sandwich, some enchiladas, guacamole. You always have to get
some
that.
Fresh guacamole, yeah.
And some delicious dessert.
Some pretty good food. I'm excited about that.
We can't taste that or see that while sitting out here. Let's go on in and
degree weather.
Find out. Hey, we're here with the owner of this wonderful restaurant. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So how long have you guys been open?
So we're going on almost 2 years now. November is going to be 2 years.
So what kind of gave you the wants and the dream to open up this location here?
So Chef and I have a partner. His name is Steve, who is the mastermind of all the menu that we have in-house. But basically, we come from the food truck industry. I've been doing food trucks going on 11 years now. Once we met, we talked about opening a restaurant the whole time. So, we decided to sell our food trucks and venture up into a brick and mortar.
Was it difficult for you guys to transition from doing food truck to full brick and mortar?
Yes and no. So I used to be a corporate chef.
Okay.
So that's what I did. Food and beverage industry is all I know. Ever since I came back, came from Guatemala. It's different when you're running somebody else's restaurant than doing your own. It's different in a good way. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes behind the show.
Yeah.
Chef is doing an amazing job with, from scratch kind of thing. So everything is fresh made. In that sense, it's taking a lot of work.
And how do you guys choose your menu? What is there a specific culture it's inspired from?
So, Chef and I are both of us are from Guatemala. Most of his background is in fine dining. A lot of the background is Peruvian, Argentinian, Guatemalan kind of thing. So we're putting a twist on the whole thing, So he's doing an amazing job. From, being from the scratch kitchen, the way we're prepping things, plating things, how much passion is going into this. Everything that you see here, we're doing it with a lot of heart.
So what does the future look for you guys?
So right now, we're looking to expand, actually. We're looking for another location. We're just enjoying the whole process, and just embracing the whole process and working really hard to make sure that everything, the quality stays, everything stays, and then we'll take the next step.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate that.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
We're excited to try the food.
You guys are going to love the food, man.
Excellent. I like to hear that.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys are going to love it.
Thank you.
So, taking a look at this menu, I think that we should get this how do you say that? Manganga salad, which is mango, jamaica, cashews, and chamoy. That should be really tasty.
We'll get the guacamole.
Guacamole, you can never go wrong with that.
Guachila amarillo, we're gonna get that one. We just get the gaucho sandwich.
The gaucho sandwich.
And then the tostada flight.
Tostada flight.
For dessert, we can end it with the choco coco. With the Costa Rican pineapple with the rum.
Yeah, that's delicious. We'll order that when she gets here.
Okay. All right, so what are you making here first?
The aguachile.
The aguachile, okay.
This is thinly sliced pineapple. This pineapple, I believe, is from Florida. This is Korean chili flakes.
Oh, wow.
A bit of sea salt on top. This is pickled jicama.
Jicama is a nice crunch, nice flavor, nice. It's just simple.
Now I'm going to add chili lime peanuts. We make these ourselves.
What kind of spice do you use on it?
Salt, a little bit of sugar, lime, oil, and then we also add some Korean chili flakes.
It looks pretty good. I like the fact that everything's just, it's very uniform, very quick. It's just very grab and go. Something you don't have to really worry about, trying to find it. It's just everything's plated perfectly, honestly. Is that pickled onions?
Yes, pickled onions. And then these are micro cilantro.
Now, if you don't know what micro cilantro is, the cilantro, that is micro. So now you know, and knowledge is power.
I'm going to slice up the yellowtail.
I mean, honestly, if you have a good chef knife, it's gonna make a huge difference. Obviously, Japanese knives are better when it comes to, sharpness, how they need to be and stuff. It just has a better grip. Usually it's just the balance that's really well. So if you have a proper knife, you might be paying a little bit more money, but it's worth it in the end.
So now this is our aguachile, which is pineapple juice, mango, and habanero. So that is the aguachile.
Check that out. That is awesome. Simple yet big, and this is actually a French technique. It's called mise en place. It's just all the seasonings all at once together, so it's easy to grab, simple. There's no like, oh, I gotta go find it. It's just here.
And then this is queso fresco.
Okay.
Yeah, we always make our chirmol. It is a Guatemalan traditional salsa. Tomatoes, onions, and jalapenos. We throw them on the grill till they get charred a
Okay.
little bit, and then we blend it with cilantro, lime juice, and salt. And we make it here.
Oh, very nice.
Got the tostadas. Yeah, just
And then you fry them
and
up?
you fry them until
And
all the
salt after?
moisture. Yeah, a little bit of salt, and then fry them till all the moisture comes out.
Okay.
And you got the tostadas. That is the guacamole.
Awesome.
Oh, so right now I'm gonna do this for the ribs.
There you go. There you go. What's that, chef?
Peewee potatoes with chimichurri sauce. We do Argentinian chimichurri for the gaucho sandwich.
Yeah.
We use picanha steak for the gaucho sandwich.
Very nice. Very nice.
We're staying away from French fries. we don't like processed food. Everything is fresh made.
French fries are good, but this smells better. And this is the sandwich,
This is the
right?
gaucho sandwich.
Look at that. Well, that was good. You see this, the steak is done perfectly well. It's not overcooked, it's medium. He's doing that, which is phenomenal.
So obviously we melt the cheese, but we want to give it some caramelized color there.
Oh, I love the presentation. That is beautiful. Oh my God.
House dressing, got a mustard-based house dressing. Picanha steak,
Yeah.
medium rare, perfect way to eat
Beautiful.
the meat. Chimichurri sauce.
Wow, that looks beautiful. And then what are you making there, chef?
Right now I'm plating the ribs con mole. So this is sweet potato. Esquites right here.
No question. How'd you learn how to cook? Did you go to school or did you just learn?
Just learned.
Hey, there you go. There you
Just
go.
kind of stepped in. So this
She was gonna come in here to be an apprentice. Yeah, so chef knows her uncle. They used to work together.
Yeah.
Sean. She's actually taking off to Italy at the end of the year.
What?
Yeah, she's going to Italy for a
culinary school.
culinary school.
So if you're able to, can you do me a huge favor? Can I get an autograph so when you become famous, I can make sure I can say I know you?
Okay, yeah.
Let people know who, I knew her when she was still learning, I went to culinary school when I was younger and it's worth it. It really is.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Honestly, I kind of wish I could go to culinary school in Italy. I would still do it even to this day in this age. I would go there in a heartbeat. But I get paid to eat and eat and drink and have fun. So I don't know if I really want to go back to that life. How long have you been cooking for?
A year and 3 months.
Okay. What made you decide to do like cooking?
Well, I used to always like cooking ever since I was really small.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what I was gonna do straight out of high school. I was actually gonna join the Marines.
Really?
And that didn't work out, so I was like, let me give cooking a chance.
So you're just an overall badass, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's what's up. Let's get it.
But yeah, I talked to my cousin, and he's like, oh, my friend actually just opened up his restaurant. We can go talk to him. And then I came, I tried it out 2 days, and I've been working here ever since.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So these are our beef empanadas. We use short rib.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know if we got beef empanadas.
Chimichurri sauce, yeah, so they're basically Argentinian empanadas.
Oh. So what kind of meat is this?
This is short rib.
Short rib? And then you have what? Corn, peppers.
Corn, sweet potato, kind of like a pico de gallo.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, that sauce smells good. Ooh-wee.
this mole is homemade. Over 20 ingredients. Can you smell it?
Yeah, that smells amazing.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you actually, I've talked about this in some of the other videos, not many restaurants know about using tongs like that. It makes such a huge difference, man. It's just so much better.
At the beginning, I didn't like them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're more precise. They're more precise
They're
though.
more precise.
Yeah. Oh, that is beautiful. That is nice. I like that.
Plates are hot.
It's funny because I'm from a different background.
Yeah.
I'm a self-taught chef.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went to school. He's the more
Yeah.
That's why he's the chef. And I go ahead and cook him do the enchiladas
Enchiladas.
and
Okay.
do the tostada fly.
And the tostada fly. First, we dip the tortillas in oil just to get them really soft. Before I start rolling them up, I'm gonna get the kimchi rice going.
What kind of oil do you guys use? Ooh, that looks
just
good.
Regular canola oil.
Okay, perfect.
We use kimchi, and then this is parboiled rice.
Okay. Now, parboiled rice, for y'all who don't know, is just rice that they cook almost halfway through. They don't cook all the way, so that when the time they use it, they can start cooking it.
Here, this is our chicken tinga. We make our chicken tinga homemade. So tinga is more like the type of chicken. So what it is we caramelize onions, and then we throw in tomato paste, chipotle, bay leaves, and then we add water to that, and we just reduce it down until all the sauce has completely covered the chicken, and then we season with salt. So now I'm gonna add cheese to the top. Oven for a little bit. So now to the kimchi rice, we always add soy sauce and sesame seed oil. Alright, so once the kimchi is done, I add a spoonful of butter, and I just let that melt without cooking it.
So you can smell just so many flavors and just diverse things that are gonna just hit your palate and make you wonder why you're not doing this every day. Now, what do we have here?
So this is chile relleno.
Oh wow, you guys make this in house?
Yes, the filling, and we use piquillo peppers, and then the filling is potato, braised meat with sofrito.
Oh wow. Well, it's surprising. There's different kinds of sofrito too, though. I mean, there's usually most of them have the same base, but it's just minor things that are changed. So is that regular flour?
Yes, regular all-purpose flour, and then this is tempura batter.
Okay. The what?
Tempura.
Tempura batter? Okay. And do you guys make that in here?
Yes.
Awesome. Now she just dropped it like it's hot. There you go. Okay, perfect. Oh my God, that smells so good. That looks great.
Grass.
Very cheesy. And of course, that's the beautiful part. Look at that. Look at that fire. Fire.
That's fuego.
That is very fuego.
I'm gonna add the salsa verde, a bit of furikake.
It's like a Japanese seasoning. Seaweed and a bunch of other things, like sesame, I believe. That looks amazing. And of course, their homemade guacamole. And then here we got what? Oh, the
Korean pickles.
Korean pickles. That looks very, 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 very good.
Chili flakes and
Chili flakes, okay.
black sesame.
Black sesame? That looks good. So right now they're getting ready to make the tostada flakes. So you can see it's just a beautiful meat, everything going on.
So this is the tinga tostada. We add corn to it, and these are homemade black beans. Cabeza monje.
Round cheese cutter, we can just say that for now. That was good. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, pickled onions. Perfect.
So that's the first one. The second one, tostada, the chicken tinga. We add corn cotija, pico de gallo.
That looks so fresh.
We add a little bit of pickled onions on top. as
Nice,
well.
nice.
And then the last one is the Guatemalan enchilada.
Okay.
Cotija, pickled cabbage, pickled beets.
Oh wow. So it's gonna be very earthy and meaty.
That's pretty much.
More cotija, hard-boiled egg.
Very nice.
And that is the tostada flake.
Perfect.
Okay, so we have our smorgasbord of food here. We're going to start off with the agua chili amarillo, which has pineapple, jamaica, chili lime peanuts, yellowtail, and then a habanero juice.
Are you a fan of yellowtail?
It's not my favorite fish, but it's not bad. But
Is Alex your favorite fish?
I'm my favorite fish.
Okay.
So let's grab some bit of the different items here and take a bite.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. I have never had pineapple this thin. So it's like texturally, it's weird, but it's good.
You do get very long, thinly sliced pineapple slices, as well as the fish is cut the same way.
Do you think it overpowers it? For you that doesn't like spice?
Well, the pineapple is quite strong, it adds a lot of good flavor to that. You do get the flavor of the peanuts. I personally cannot taste the fish between all that, and then of course you get pretty potent punch of the juice depending on how much you pour over it. I poured just shy of the full thing of it.
I took a little bite of the fish by itself. It's very fresh. It's good. The sauce does overpower it a lot.
You do have some refreshingness from the pineapple. Just for me, the heat lingers.
Of course, mind you, he's not a fan of heat like that much. If the heat wasn't there, do you feel like is that something you would like? Or if they like toned it down?
Yeah, if they toned down the heat a little bit, I would enjoy that. Yeah. I'm just not a heat person. It's not my palate.
What would you rate it? With and without the heat?
For me, this is a 6.5. It's not one that I would go out of my way, primarily because of the extra heat from the juice.
Now, mind you, this is just our opinion. You guys may like, if you like a lot of heat, you may want to get it. I'd say it's an 8. I just wish there was a little bit more of the yellowtail, I guess. More like forward on the taste. I taste more pineapple than I taste the yellowtail. So I mean, I definitely like it. It's just I wish it was a little bit, maybe less pineapple, more yellowtail.
Yeah.
Just to a point.
Let's go ahead and go to the guacamole here.
Guacamole, okay.
Always good to start with the appetizers first.
This one they make in house, by the way. That's their own like specialty salsa kind of thing.
So you do get a tin of salsa and a fairly large bowl of guacamole. Okay, let's go ahead and get a big old chunk there. Yeah.
So, what are you feeling about the guac?
So it's a nice smooth one. It's nice in its simplicity. It just has the guacamole with a little bit of the cheese on it, and so it stays nice and smooth. It doesn't take away from the quality of the avocado.
Okay. I'm not used to guac like this. I'm actually used to like guac with like tomatoes and like onions and a lot more like
Complexities.
Yeah. I guess I would be like I'm used to like this guac with like the salsa that they have here.
And the salsa that they have is it's a nice, very mild, almost pico de gallo style in flavor. Nice liquidy. No, they're not spicy at all.
Yeah.
But it is very flavorful.
What would you rate this?
It's a good starter to the meal, especially just to share with people as you're waiting for the other things to come out. This is a solid 8.5. Nice smooth guacamole, nice mild salsa, good amount of chips to get more than plenty of the stuff. So it's a good group snack.
I'd probably agree. I'd probably say 8.5, just because I wish there was more in the guac, and I also wish the salsa was actually like spicy. If it was like spicier, I think I'd be like, I'd probably rate it like perfect. But I do like it. I would get it again. It's simple. So.
Okay.
What's the next thing we want to try?
Let's go ahead and go to the kimchi rice here.
Okay.
So it's a Spanish-style rice with kimchi inside, mixed with a bunch of different herbs and spices on top.
That's furikake.
And we have some leftover chippies to put it on. Put kimchi in anything, I start becoming happy. It's a nice juicy kimchi. It's not hot. Has just a little bit of the acidity in it, which the rice soaks up pretty well. And so you just get an overall nice mild filler.
Yeah, I like it by itself. It's good. It's actually, I would order this again. I wish it was a little bit more spicy. I just like a lot of spice. I think it's just the most used to kimchi that's like more sour, I guess. More sour, more spice.
And I think a lot of that sourness
from the
gets eaten
fermentation.
up by the rice. And the kimchi rice does come with the enchilada, order the enchiladas.
I'd rate it a 9.4.
The kimchi rice is quite enjoyable. I do agree that it's pretty good quality.
I'm not big on the sourness, but I actually want more sour and a little bit more heat. But other than that, yeah, I'd rate 9.4. It's good. I'd get it.
Yeah, it's a good mixture together. So yeah, it was a solid 9.3, I think, for me.
Okay, so what do we have next? We have the...
Enchiladas that go with the kimchi rice.
Are you a big fan of enchiladas?
It's one of those items that like are always a home staple. When you get them, it's always comforting, but not many places make it in such a way that it stands out as the thing that you order right off the bat.
Okay.
And let's take a bite. The taste of the gochujang is very subtle. You do get a good amount from the tortilla itself that is wrapped in. The pickles are a good touch. It gives a little bit of acidity and sweetness to it.
I'm gonna do with the pickled veggies here.
You can never go wrong with pickled veggies. You do taste the chicken. Again, the gochujang itself is pretty light. The tortilla is the very first thing you taste in your bite.
It's not too soft, it's not too hard.
Yeah,
That's a very
your
nice
mouth
balance
goes right
there,
through
yeah.
it. It holds up to hold all the stuffings in really well.
Overall, it's a good dish.
Yeah, I'd
mind
say
it.
there's a solid 9.2. For me personally, I would like a little bit more of the gochujang in that, just because the gochujang has both soybean and the chili paste combination that really heightens and adds salty savoriness to it.
Yeah. For me, I'd probably go, I have to agree with you, probably 9.3, 9.4. Yeah, around that, just because I wish I had more of the pickled veggies on it. Honestly, pickled veggies are really good.
More pickled veggies, I think, would
Yeah.
make it absolutely perfect.
Especially because with the flavors, it kind of adds to it. Not bad. It's good. I like it. Would you
Yeah.
order it again?
This is a very solid one. Definitely would try that one again. So next here we have the
So solid flight.
flight, which has 3 different ones. The very first one's beans, plantanos, and a layer of cheese. This next one, the Guatemalan enchilada, beets, hard-boiled egg, and this one has more of the chicken tinga, corn pico, and avocado. So the presentation of it's ranged to be balanced between the different ones.
Ah.
The colors do pop because you do have the more browns and whites of the black bean platano.
I like how they do it on the cutting board too.
And then you have the bright colors of the chicken and the beets.
Yeah, I was telling them back there. I love the cutting board feature of it. I feel like it's just a really easy, nice way to present stuff. And of course, they have these sauce on the side, which I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on.
Okay, let's start with the chicken one here. You get a nice thick layer of the chicken. The corn is sprinkled throughout. Cheese on top, some red onions, which just add a nice series of pop-in flavors.
That's good. I mean, the meat's good. The veggies on top of it makes it better. So let me try this next one, which is the monk cheese with the little maduros on it. Oh yeah, this is the owner's favorite, which smells good. That is good. That is very good.
So it has a nice sweet plantain on there. Let's go ahead and give it a full bite. Very first thing you taste is, because of how large the chunks of the plantains are, you do get a very forward tasting plantain. And it makes the beans almost sweet, even when you don't have a bite of the plantain directly on the tostada. So that gives you a bit of a sweetness, some savoriness, and a fairly soft shell. So far of the two, I think the chicken is my personal favorite just because you have additional flavors that pop together. The plantain one's a lot more gentle on the stomach.
This one's gonna be a very earthy one.
Yeah. Well, this is the one I was super excited for, just because I really enjoy the earthiness of beets. This is definitely the most healthy tasting of them because of the beets. And to me, probably the strongest of the flavors. It's really nice having the 3 of them together because then you get a variation of flavors and color and just overall textures. Really kind of just makes it for a good platter.
It was very earthy. I mean, you have beets are naturally earthy anyways.
Yeah.
But I actually like the flavor to it. Which one's your favorite?
The beets.
The beet one?
You can't stop this beet, guys.
I like the first one more. Yeah, I think the first one is the chicken. Yeah, the tinga. That one, I like that one more. What would you rate this one?
Because you have such a nice contrasting series of flavors on the plate, I would rate the plate overall probably a 9.6.
Probably all of them.
Yeah, when taken as a separate entree, they flow together nicely. They have some contrast. They have some sameness. The colors are beautiful. Overall, it's just a fun little platter.
I gotta agree. I'd say 9.6. I know because I wish they had a bit more saucy things to it. Maybe easier to. I don't know. Overall, it's good. I do like it. I'd say the whole presentation in general 9.6. Yeah, I gotta agree on that. It's a very good thing, and it's honestly one person, 2 people could eat this easily.
Let's move on. This is the last entree. It's the gaucho sandwich, which is grilled picanha, tomatoes, greens, caramelized onions,
So I want you to try that by
chimichurri,
itself.
house straussine on a hoagie roll, a side of Kimmy baby Dutch fried potatoes, and then he added the truffles on top, as well as a fried egg. Truffles are fairly earthy.
These are kind of tame, I think, for these ones.
Yeah. So really you're getting a nice bit of earthiness to it with a bit of, I would say almost a little sour undertone. Has all sorts of delicious toppings on it, on a very nice toasted but crunchy bread.
They caramelize the cheese.
Nice thin slivers of meat so that it crunches, pushes down well, so it's an easy mouthful. You don't have to dislocate your jaw to take a bite, which is kind of nice with sandwiches, not having to do that. You do get a lot of juice from the tomatoes, the egg, which the egg is an added item, as well as the cheese, but you get a lot of flavor.
It's a nice sandwich. I mean, the beef is really like very, the picanha is very like well done. Like not well done.
It is well crafted.
Cooked properly. It's not well done.
Right, as a medium rare, you can see the pink still here in the middle of it.
It melts very nicely.
A lot of good flavors, good bit of spices mixed in with everything. I'd say this is a 9.7 for sandwich. The egg makes it slightly messy with the yolk, but overall it holds together well. It's not too messy on your hands. A lot of good flavors to it. It's quite good.
I'd go 9.8, and I just wish I like it a lot, but I feel like it's missing some type of seasoning of some sort, something to give it a little extra like oomph to it. I think it's really good.
You just
but
keep
there's something
expecting
missing.
everything to be spicy.
No spice actually. I don't think spice would actually really work on this one. I feel like some type of like, I don't know, like maybe like an herbal seasoning of some sort. Just like some extra thing just to add a little bit. Other than that, 9.8 though, 100%.
Yeah, very tasty. We have some desserts coming up next. So here we have the desserts. This is the, how do you say that?
Oh, it's Choco Coco or Choco Coco. You want to say in English?
Choco.
Coco.
It's a pink Costa Rican pineapple with set pack of rum. You can see the little balls of the pineapple as we ignore his blunders.
Okay, so let's put the balls in our mouth first.
Oh, that's awkward.
Ooh.
Extra sweet
What
pineapple. They put a dusting of salt and tahini on it.
Tahini, I think, yeah.
And it just gives it a really nice extra burst of flavor on top of the normal sweet pineapple flavor. So you have zamito,
Let's do a little.
which appears to be chocolate.
Cut that like that.
The chocolate is very rich, which I'm not a chocolate fan, but you get a bunch of the coconut flavor. You do get some nice pineapple, which is delicious. You do get it into the rum.
I love coconut. If you don't like sweets, you don't like chocolate, you might not find it to be the best thing. For someone who really likes chocolate and sweets, you'd definitely find this to be a really good dessert.
Well, I like the presentation of it. It's kind of fun to have a coconut to carve out all the meat from it. And for me, I would like a whole bowl of just the pineapple this way. So for me though, the pineapple with a little bit of the seasoning dashed on top, delicious.
As he finishes the one for our crew. There's one that. You gotta make him feel guilty now.
No, I'm not capable of guilt.
That's crazy.
It's all good. But it is very pretty. It is a nice presentation. Well crafted, very thoughtful. 7.8. Again, like I'd be perfectly happy with just a whole bowl of just the pineapple.
9.5.
For a chocolate fan, he says it's a 9.5.
Just because you want more chocolate and you want, I feel like I gotta agree with on this one, more of the little balls around it. Because you can tell he really loved the balls, so you gotta get more balls in there. With the tahini on it, it makes it better. Oh, that's good. The watermelon bowls, they're good. Well, round spheres. There we go.
Spherical
Watermelon
devices.
spheres, yeah. No, it's good.
Pineapple.
I do think that does add a little bit extra to it. So it's highly recommended. If you like chocolate, it's gonna be sweet enough. You have the coconut. You can with the little lemon squares in it. It's gonna be good.
So here we have the frescas con crema.
The chef in me, I'm sorry. The chef in me is bothered by this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I dropped the chocolate on there.
That's not your fault. That's not your fault. That's gravity's fault. Blame gravity.
Damn you, gravity! But they did go out of their way to make this really nice design out of the, I'm assuming, pink colored powdered strawberry.
So
even better.
Go like this, right, y'all? So you're gonna just get the bottom and then just grab that powder. The powder's good.
Oh wow!
It's like this frozenness. Then you got the cream, and you put that on top of it. Very, very. I like this dish.
Yeah, it just balances well. It's artful. It's thoughtful. It really causes your tongue to really water over. 9.5 for me. Like, I really enjoy this. I don't think you need much more because of how rich this is.
I wouldn't mind another flour, but that's more of just being like, I want more.
You always want
more. That's how
more.
good it is. You just order more. I'd have to agree, 9.5. It's good. Why wouldn't you do a 10? I'm trying to think, why wouldn't I give it a 10? Probably because I feel maybe one more flour, I think one more flour would do it justice.
For me, maybe a extra. Like, I love the design, but I also feel bad kind of destroying the design eating it. I think that
You're guilty, right?
I think that has a part to do with the lower rate of the score.
I think I would only do 9.5 because I think they should add a second one of these. It's really, really refreshing. It just adds a really good flavor to it. I like it a lot.
So yeah, delicious. Thank you guys for following us along on this adventure here. If you liked our stuff, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so we can continue supporting mom and pop businesses.
Let us know how much you liked it. If you've been here before, you haven't had it, write it down. Definitely the more comments you leave, the better it's gonna be for the owners, for the people, for us especially. It gives us a chance to go out more. So if you love this, don't just try the favorite things, try everything. Try a bit of everything just to give it a chance. Something you don't know, try it out, see how it is.
So also hit the notification bell to see more of our future content. And as always, keep on wandering.
Aloha everyone, we're the Wandering Food Dudes. I'm Poetic.
And I'm Fish. Join us as we travel throughout the U.S. promoting mom and pop restaurants.
Learning of their culture through music, food, and drinks.